what about as our children are getting older, and Emily, your kids may not quite be there yet, but is Ella in Daisy Scouts?
Mm-hmm.
So that's at least the start of the extracurricular. I want to talk about fitting extracurricular activities in on top of everything else. One of the questions I wanted to ask today is, what do you say no to? Both at home, like with extracurricular activities, for an example, with your kids, or at work, so that you can still try and maintain some semblance of balance. Laura, anything spring to mind?
You know what? That we haven't started to say no yet, but that's a conversation we've been having. Or
4 kids getting older.
we make them all do the same activity.
Yes, that's good.
You're all going to do gymnastics, or
All at the same time.
You're all going to play soccer. Yeah.
Is that getting to be an issue though? As they get
Yeah,
older
because
and have
now only
diverging-
2 of them are playing hockey. And one of them, Adriana, is she's very. She has very different ideas about where her life is going to go, and it's not sports. She told me this morning it's not sports.
Oh.
So she said you need to be prepared for that. We haven't said no, but I can hear and I would say I learned to be pretty good about saying no to work, but I could but that was towards the end of my career again, so that was a little bit different. I could see where that would be. When I was a stepmom, the first time I was married, I probably was not a very good stepmother because we lived in Jackson, and I chose work sometimes, and I think I learned to regret that because I missed things, and that was a really good lesson, just, that I didn't want to repeat this time around.
All right.
So
Good. How about you, Corinne?
Yeah, I think that it's something I think about a lot that my kids probably aren't involved in enough. And I think it's because that my husband and I don't have time to take them places. I've thought about hiring somebody to take them to activities after school, but our extracurricular activities are limited to 1 evening a week and weekends. And so I think we've said no to many extracurricular activities.
Okay.
And in terms of work, I think what I say no to is travel. So if it's not, I need to be attending conferences, sharing my research, learning about others' research in my field. And if it's not a real local conference, then I'm finding it very difficult to arrange my time away.
Yeah. And so does that work for you? I mean, that doesn't ruffle too many feathers?
It's going to need to change. I'm going to need to try to incorporate that better. I can tell that. I've been here just a year and a half, so I think I've had this settling in period, but now I need to make that happen.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Wow. How about for you?
I have said no a lot. My Ella wants to do a lot of extracurricular activities. She wants to do soccer and gymnastics and dance and karate and something else.
Right.
And I said, no, you are in kindergarten. Your activity is going to kindergarten and being with your family. And so I said no to everything. And so we are going to do soccer in the spring. We did soccer last spring. But I think that she needs a lot of time to decompress from the full busy day of interacting with all these personalities and negotiating where she fits in and all those big things.
Yeah.
Learning how to go to school. And so I said no to a lot.
Yeah.
But we're going to start incorporating.
All this information comes home from school about soccer, tennis, or golf, and I'm like, and my kids are like, Mom, we want to do this, and so-and-so's doing this, they're friends, and you feel this pressure, like they're going to miss out if you don't get them involved with these things. But then I'm like, you're so young, and you need home time where you can decompress and have quality time with your family. So I say no to a lot of those things. And I question, am I making the right decision? Are they really missing out? But then I think back to my childhood, we didn't do all these things, and I don't feel like I missed out.
Right.
I mean, you think about as an adult, does it matter that you didn't play basketball in elementary school?
In kindergarten?
No. So I try to remind myself of those things when I'm feeling that pressure to cave and let them do more than what I think we can actually fit in our schedule.
Right.
Recently, my son came home and the third graders probably have this too from the gym teacher, Mr. Gonzi, who's a supporter of the American Heart Association, which is a fabulous cause. But it's a fundraising effort, and they want these kids to go out and raise money for the American. And I said, I'm not. I said, I will make a small donation, and that's going to be the extent. And John Carlton was like, Mom, but it's such a good cause. And Pops, his grandfather, has heart problems. He's like, and how will they know how to do the research? And he's like putting all this guilt on me, but I'm just like, no, I can't. And then with the Girl Scout cookies,
No, we
same
don't
thing.
sell
I'm
them.
like, I'm not going door to door. I bought 3 boxes.
Right.
Like, we're done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I don't want them
Absolutely.
either,
Yeah.
right?
So I had to say no. To
Yeah,
preserve my
yeah.
sanity.
Yeah.
Yeah.